Hey guys, this is Ray here, and today I will be going over a very basic guide of the control archetype. A lot of you have been asking me to make a more in-depth guide of this deck archetype, and today that is what I'm going to do. So let's start with the basics of control. What is the control archetype? Well, in this case, control basically means your side of the arena. That's because your side of the arena is where you can take out those massive pushes with very little elixir. Then, you either take that elixir advantage to chip down the tower a little bit at a time, or invest in a massive push to completely overwhelm your opponent. Just to summarize, the main goal of control is to play defensively, make positive elixir trades on defense, then counter push. Now, if you want to be creative and make your own control deck, good cards in a control deck include P.E.K.K.A, Miner, Poison, Goblin Hut, Tornado, Hunter, and much more. Now, let's get into a bit of a game plan. When starting off with a control deck, one rule of thumb is to wait for your opponent to make the first move. However, if you have a bad starting hand or are very impatient, never start off playing a card that is more than 3 elixir. After that, like I said, defend and then counter push. So now that I've gone over the basics, let's show you guys 2 very good control decks. Alright, so the first deck I'm going to be showing you guys is a 2.6 Miner chip deck, guys. This deck has such a fast cycle, and it was actually featured by Surgical Goblin a few weeks ago. This deck, with its super fast cycle, allows you to cycle to miners so fast and just keep sending those miners in just to keep chipping away at the tower. So let's go ahead and hop into a battle against a Mirali from the clan Bing real quick, and hopefully I can show you guys just how this Miner control deck works. So here, starting off, okay, he's gonna go ahead and start off splitting skeletons. That narrows the deck down to usually Expo Cycle. Generally, the only deck that does well in this meta is Expo Cycle. So now I have to determine the matchup. Expo Cycle, it does pretty well against Miner Poison. When you're facing Expo, you want to always save your poison spell for the Expo. So here I could have had some nice poison spell on the archers, but I'm going to wait for this guy to play as Expo. So there's the Expo, poison's going down, Ice Golem the tank for the Hunter, and yeah, we're going to counter that Expo relatively well. Let's go get a bandit to dash onto that Expo, and there we go. Expo's down, crisis averted, and yeah, he's gonna go ahead and play down some skeletons to take care of that bandit, and yeah, we defended the push pretty well, and we've dealt about 500 damage to the opponent's tower. So pretty good start, and here, as we reach 10 elixir, we can once again send in a miner, but actually he's gonna go ahead and play archer, so that would not be a good decision for us to make. And here, once again, okay, he's gonna play on his Expo, so I'll go ahead, log it out, and then poison onto the Expo. The Expo is gonna go ahead and target onto the Hunter, and yeah, you just want to keep placing those units in the center while getting a poison onto the Expo. A lot of the times when you're facing Expo, you can just draw the match out unless you're 100% sure you're able to get the win. So here, let's go ahead and send in a Miner Ice Spirit combination, and yeah, the Ice Spirit's gonna go ahead and freeze the tower, and that's gonna let the Miner take care of the skeletons and then land a few extra hits onto the tower. So pretty good. That tower is now down to 1475 hit points. So yeah, as you can see, this guy, he should have switched lanes at this point, honestly, like, because I'm keep getting that nice poison value onto the tower. He probably doesn't want that, so I don't know why he just keeps expoing this lane right here. That's probably gonna cause him the game, but once again, just keep poisoning out that Expo. Simple game plan right there. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and send in a Miner to distract the Expo and get a few chip shots onto the tower, log out the rest of the Expo, and then go ahead and get some bats down to take care of those archers. He's gonna cycle back to another Expo, and once again, we got our Ice Golem down. We're going to go ahead and poison out the Expo once again, and then go ahead and get a Miner onto the Expo. Unfortunately, that Expo will get a few chip shots onto the tower, but that poison is going to bring that tower down to 555 hit points. So we have such a big elixir advantage that really, we really have the game in the bag at this point. So let's go ahead, Bandit and Ice Spirit to take care of that Expo. Once again, get a poison onto that Expo. Ice Golem to tank for that Expo, and yeah, at this point, let's go get a Hunter down and take care of the Ice Golem. He's going to put down his second Tesla, but that Expo's already pretty much down. So all we have to do is send in one more Miner to bring that tower down to spell range, guys. And that Miner does bring that tower down to spell range. Let's go ahead and log and poison. So there we go, getting a nice and easy win over the 2.9 Expo deck. Alright, so the next deck I'm going to show you guys is a P.E.K.K.A control deck. This deck is a lot more beefy at 4.0 elixir, but what's good about this deck is you obviously have the P.E.K.K.A to take care of big tanky units. units. P.E.K.K.A. obviously is really good against those beatdown decks, and you know, if you're against a cycle deck, you don't even really need to play your P.E.K.K.A. So anyways, here, let's go ahead, Electro Wizard and Tornado to take care of that push that my friend the Fresh Style is gonna push here. Let's go ahead, Bandit to take care of the Goblin Gang, and he's gonna go and log out the Bandit. Really interesting decision, and the Bandit's actually gonna dash onto the tower, but no, unfortunately, he's going to Tornado it to the King's Tower. So we both got our King's Tower activated. Relatively good start for us. We did manage to get that Bandit connection, so we are right now in the damage lead. So at this point, honestly don't really know what to do. Okay, he's gonna go play the Spirit Goblins. I'll get Dark Prince to take those out. Yeah, the Dark Prince is going to force out a response. Here, let's go ahead and zap out the Goblin Barrel. Goblins are only going to get one stab onto the tower, and he defended our Dark Prince with a Goblin Gang, and at this point, he's saucing out the thumbs up, and we're just going to go ahead and put down an Executioner in the back. I believe we are against bait, so, you know, there really isn't... Oh, well, I guess there's a Sparky, so, there might possibly be a giant. So here, let's go ahead. He's giving us the thumbs up. He is BMing real hard. Let's give him the well played right there. And here's just go get an Electro Wizard in the back. Let's see what he's going to support it with. Hopefully not a giant, but here, let's go get a Bandit. Electro Wizard actually stuns the Sparky. And there we go, guys. That Sparky's going down. Let's go get a Poison onto the tower as well as the Princess right there. And the Bandit almost gets a dash onto the tower, but looks like it's not. He's giving us the well played. And, here, I really don't know what to do. We're going to reach 10 elixir once again. And let's get that Tornado ready in case he does send in a Goblin Barrel. But here, let's go get a P.E.K.K.A. in the back. And see if this guy's going to go ahead and play out the Sparky. So here he's laughing, giving us a thumbs up. Okay, he's sending a Goblin Barrel. I do not agree with that move at all. But he's going to go ahead and send in a Sparky and then proceed to give us the Crying Face. Let's also see if we can Tornado the Sparky to the other lane. That's going to completely fail. So yeah, don't do that. I'm relatively new to Control, so... Obviously, I don't know everything here. Let's go ahead. Electro Wizard hit all three of those goblins right there. And the Sparky is, it is going to destroy that P.E.K.K.A. So here, let's go ahead, Bandit, and then Tornado with the Sparky back, and then zap it just to take care of that. And, okay, he's going to go and lock out that entire push. Now, right now, he does have a little bit of a damage lead, which is kind of annoying. Here, once again, let's go ahead, E-Wiz out that Goblin Barrel, and, let's see, let's go ahead, Poison out that Princess. No, that Princess is going to walk away, so that'd be a really, really bad move. Here, okay, let's go ahead and get a Bandit onto those Spear Goblins, and then Tornado the Goblin Barrel back. Oh no, those Goblins are going to do so much damage, guys. So here, oh my god, he actually lets that Bandit dash onto the tower, and that's going to get us back into the game. His tower's down to 700 or so hit points. We're just kind of ignore the Princess on the other lane. There's really no need to take care of it at this point. And okay, he's going to play a Sparky in the back. I'm actually going to go ahead and rush the other lane with a P.E.K.K.A. Dark Prince. He's giving us the laughing face, and here, let's go ahead and zap out those Spear Goblins, and he's going to try to Tornado everything over to the Sparky. Let's go Tornado the Sparky over in case he actually does, and there we go. Dark Prince does connect onto the tower. That's going to do a lot of damage for us right here, and here he does have a pretty big counter push, but really, let's just go ahead and get an Electro Wizard down, guys. Let's go ahead and get a Bandit down to try and take care of that Princess, and let's go ahead and spam a Dark Prince right at the bridge, guys. Can the Dark Prince connect onto the tower? Come on. Okay, he's got that Goblin Gang's down. Let's go ahead and zap out the Spirit Goblins quickly, and boom, there we go. The Dark Prince connects onto the tower, taking it out. GG right there, beating a Sparky bait deck. Alright, so there we go, guys. I've just shown you guys the basics of playing Control, as well as two really effective Control decks in the current meta. So unfortunately, guys, that is all the time for in today's video. If you enjoyed, please like down below, as well as a subscription to my channel. And as always, this is Legendaray, and I'm signing off. See you guys next time.